Welcome, everyone, to the Daily Slab for Monday, December 19th, 2022. I'm Nate, and I'm here with your sports card rundown. If you like this video, please click the like and the subscribe button. Helps us get this video out to more card collectors like yourselves. All right, we got a couple big things that happened this weekend, and I wanted to start with the less enjoyable thing, at least if you are the guy that sold it. So over the weekend, the famed Aaron Judge baseball home run number 62 sold on Golden Auctions for $1.5 million. Yeah, that's a lot of money. And yeah, if you bought the ticket for $100, $200, whatever it was, to be in the outfield during a Yankees game when Aaron Judge was chasing it, not a normal price of an outfield ticket, but an Aaron Judge potential home run ticket, you know, that is a ton of money recouped off of the value of that ticket. So there's really no shame in $1.5 million at all. At all. That being said, the rumor is that he turned down $3 million. Is that true? I've heard rumors that that's not true. But it could be true. And if that is true, that does stink, losing out on $1.5 million, especially if you're like a normal person where the difference between $1.5 million and $3 million is insane compared to if you are, you know, Bill Gates, right? Or Chris Pratt or somebody like that. So this is where it gets interesting because it sold on Golden Auctions, and I'm not here to tell you if it sold low or sold high or if it was good value or bad value or if anybody did their jobs or not, but it was sold on Golden Auctions, and it sold for $1.5 million, half the price of what the rumored offer was when he got it. It also sold for under what the rumored $2 million offers that he received that he didn't sell. And the issue I have here is that it sold through Golden Auction House, and Ken Golden went on Fox Business News just a week ago and said that he expects it to sell for over $3 million. Now, it's likely that he said that because he had information that there was $2 million and $3 million offers out there, and he expected those people to go onto his auction house and bid for the ball, which clearly did not happen, or maybe one of them did, and they got it for much cheaper than what they were willing to pay. The problem I have is that you have a guy like Ken Golden going on to Fox Business News and proclaiming what a product on his website they expect it to go for. And there is my problem, is that if you are selling the ball, you shouldn't be trying to influence people's numbers with, you know, you shouldn't be trying to influence how people view your product and how they want to buy it. And him saying, oh, it's a $3 million ball is trying to influence people to spend more money because they're like, oh, well, I got to beat 3 million, so I better offer 3.1. And so it's not really that it went for 1.5 million. That's my problem. But that these auction houses, and Ken Golden's not the only one, are pushing numbers on people, whereas the market should be setting itself. And in this case, it did set itself. He expected 3 million and it went for half of that price. And so the market did set itself. But I think going forward, hopefully, this is a learning lesson for Golden Auctions and for everyone involved, where it's, hey, don't try to push out numbers, facts, and figures, because if you're wrong, you look really bad. And Golden Auctions looks really bad this afternoon, this evening, this night, this upcoming week, and for probably a very long time. Very high profile, and they missed the mark by a lot, and that is not something that's going to go away. And there's a lot of people out there in the card market. I see it all the time. I saw it on the comments on this post. I see it on comments on YouTube that do not like Golden Auctions, and they probably would never bid on something like this. Not that they have the option to, maybe, if they don't have the money, especially something this high priced. But if you go out there and predict a price like this, there's people out there that would purposely not bid on it because they don't like you. And so there you see my issue here. You know, it's costing people, real life money. That costs this guy potentially $1.5 million. And if he's like me, that is life-changing. Now, $1.5 million itself is life-changing. But if you're like me, or if you're a normal Joe Blow, an extra 1.5 is extremely, extremely life-changing. So hopefully auction houses learn from this. Don't go out predicting prices on your products you're trying to sell. Bad look if you get it wrong. Really bad look. And Golden Auctions is going to have some tough days ahead, I'd imagine, from people that are probably no longer willing to send stuff there because of the snafu that happened with this baseball. All right, let's move on to the trender. And the trender for today is Kylian Mbappe. And he, amazing. amazing. So much more fun to talk about than the Aaron Judge baseball. Kylian Mbappe this past Sunday just yesterday, against Messi and Argentina, he went nose to nose with perhaps one of the greatest soccer players of all time. He did not back down. And while his team did not win, right, they went to penalty kicks and a penalty shootout, and they gave it their all. And Mbappe along the way, down 2-0 in the 80th minute, only 10 minutes left, with the weight of all of France on his shoulders, saying, hey, come on, do something, like that meme with the guy with the stick. All of France was saying, Mbappe, do something, save us, help us out. And what did he do? He scores on a penalty kick in the 80th minute. He scores a minute and a half later on a beautiful pass across to him that he didn't even let hit the ground before he kicked it in the back of the net to tie it up. And then later, when they're down 3-2, courtesy of Messi goal, he gets another penalty kick opportunity in the 118th minute and scores again. Messi, with the weight of all of France and a lot of card collectors, not in France, on his shoulders, and he delivered big time. And even though they didn't win, it was a game for the ages, and Messi himself was amazing, and we'll talk about him in a little bit, but Mbappe was insane. Insane. And he's only 23. And that's the craziest part of all this. Yeah, they didn't win, but he was incredible. He had all that weight. He's a 23-year-old dude that has to deal with all that and delivered. And not only that, but he now has 12 World Cup goals in his career, and he is only 23 years old. That is 1 behind Messi. He is tied with Pele, and he is 3 behind Miroslav Klose for the record for goals in a World Cup. All-time goals in World Cups, not just one World Cup. He's only 3 behind, and he's 23 years old. Every 4 years means the next one he'll be 27, and then 21, and then 35, and then if he's still playing, get one last one in there at 39. He could play in likely 3, potentially 4 more World Cups, and he only needs 3 more goals to tie the record. I expect that Mbappe will be setting this record and possibly creating a record that is unbreakable in the process if he keeps going, because he has 12 through 2 World Cups. If he keeps averaging another 6, he could have another 24 goals by the time he is done retired. And even if it's not that high, say he's at 12 right now, say he gets 20, say he's at 32, and the next closest is 16, half of that. An unbreakable record is potentially on the horizon for Mbappe, and it's not lost on the card market. You can see the trender here. Something as boring as his 2018 Prism New Era PSA 9 and insert PSA 9 here, up big, 117% in the last month. So the card market has taken notice. The world has taken notice, and even on my Twitter feed, people that write about baseball, basketball, football, anything but soccer, it was just Mbappe, Messi, Mbappe, Messi, Mbappe, Messi, all the game through, the match through this morning. It was incredible to see people like my dad that doesn't watch soccer ever was tuning into the World Cup. That is the effect that Messi and Mbappe especially have had on soccer lately, and it's really cool to watch it grow, and I'm curious to see where it will go from here. But for Mbappe, what an amazing, amazing couple of games in the World Cup here, and hopefully he keeps it going in his later years and just absolutely dominates that record. All right, and lastly, we've got our Who's Hot. And that, of course, we just talked about Mbappe. We're talking about Messi here, and we'll be quick on this. You all know what Messi did. He won the World Cup. He scored 2 goals. He was the first pass on an absolutely incredible series of passes and a goal that Argentina had to score their second goal when Di Maria scored. And you go to sales history on Card Ladder here, and you look up Messi, and you look up $500 or more on December 18th, 2022. It's 101 results. If I refresh this, we'll see if it goes up at all. 105 results. Since I last looked that up, it was 4 results, and it's only been like 15 minutes. And you can see here, $4,550 on auction December 18th. $1,700 for Immaculate Collection, Lionel Messi out of 25. Mega Cracks, PSA 7, 515. And Kaboom, PSA 9, 1250, and you just keep going. I mean, even the brand new Prism World Cup Blue Wave for $570. That's insane. And you keep going and keep going and keep going. And there's so many cards being sold of Messi. The world is crazy for Messi right now. It has gone insane. Of course, he is a World Cup winner. He scored multiple goals today, had a brace today in the game. So shout out to Lionel Messi. Shout out to Argentina. Congratulations on winning the World Cup. And it's really cool to see the card market fly to get a little piece of history. All right. That is the end of our show today. Thank you, everyone, for watching today's Daily Slab. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow on Tuesday for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.